A 36-year-old is dead after police say he crashed his car into a moving train just this weekend.
And tonight, some of the community say there's an issue at those railroad tracks that they want fixed. Faith Zahowski has been following the story. Faith, what's the problem?
Kaylee, the tracks are on North Detroit Avenue in North Toledo, and there's no crossing gates or flashing lights, something neighbors have been concerned about. And now after this weekend, they want something done.
Me, myself, I have went over those tracks so many times, and I don't even look both ways. I just go over.
Kenneth Brooks has been going over these tracks daily since he moved to West Sylvania Avenue 4 years ago. Not far from two sets of train tracks, one on North Detroit Avenue and one on Sylvania. He says there's a big difference between the two.
Which here is different straight down Sylvania because, like I said, the gates is closed down. We know to stop. There's lights flashing, so we know what's going on. Here is just a straight, whatever happens, happens, you know.
This crossing on North Detroit, where you see the yield signs instead of crossing gates, was the scene of a fatal crash Saturday morning, leaving 36-year-old Alondre T. Moore dead. The police report indicates the train crossing was not marked with flashing lights, but was marked with flares, and workers on the train were carrying lanterns to warn of the train's crossing. But it's not the first time a crash has happened here. In the last 5 years, we've reported on a number of incidents. There was a crash on the tracks in 2022 where the driver walked away unharmed. Another one involving a train happened in 2024 with no injuries. And then another just this past October where the driver was injured. Several have happened at night with multiple drivers in the incidents saying they didn't see the train until it was too late. In this weekend's incident, the police report states that it appears the driver tried to swerve last minute. Do you ever hear the train right by your house?
No, I always hear the train straight down Sylvania.
This is Toledo City Councilwoman Teresa Morris's district, and she took to social media this weekend after the crash, pushing for a better warning system at the tracks.
If they have those lights to let people know that there's a train coming, they should have one right here on the main street.
It was in August when the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio approved more than $1.4 million in safety upgrades at rail crossings in Lucas, Medina, and Warren counties. But unfortunately for Brooks, that money wasn't earmarked for this crossing.
It only takes one. You know, it really do. Just kind of like wake up the neighborhood, wake up the city, and like, hey, something needs to be done.
I reached out to Councilwoman Teresa Morris about her push for better warnings and am still waiting for a response. Police say the crash from over the weekend is still under investigation. Reporting in studio, Faith Zahowski, WTOL 11.